Hello everyone and welcome back to Blaster Master 03. So we did vow to go find Eve in the super dimensional space, so here we are.
Okay.
Finally,
I swear to Christ, if they don't get together and be happy at the end of this, I'm gonna punch someone.
So I think.
Well, more interestingly is, so the super dimensional space is very different now that Eve's been in here a while. But more importantly, once we get to the actual thing, see again the map. Our pips are looking a bit different.
Oh, do we have classic Blaster Master?
we're using the
stuff?
original Sophia, yeah.
Oh, why do we have the original Sophia?
Because ours blew up.
Yeah.
Ours blew up.
Yeah, but how did we get this one?
Oh, so
Who do
this
you think was
takes
piloting-
place later.
So
Yeah, this
like,
takes place later.
The
This is a decent amount of time later.
the super dimensional
Oh.
the super dimensional space has changed because
Eve's here.
Eve's here.
Oh,
So-
I see.
He's
So
here and
we
she's-
like went back, got a new tank, and
I think it's actually, this is implied to be, what, 2 years later?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
I did see one person call out what was going on like immediately. So
Okay.
is Leibniz still in the car with you?
no, it's just our pilot.
No Frog either.
Well,
Nope,
Fred didn't
just
talk
us.
to you
So-
anyways, so.
So that,
Yeah, but he could go rivet.
So what?
That's very
Fred was our
important.
emotional.
Support animal.
Another arch of death for the government and the SF will not be quiet about it. What's she trying to accomplish?
Also, high area of 5.
No,
Oh, is that part of the original
this
game?
is Area
Yep.
3 of Blaster Master
Oh, 3,
01.
sorry.
Interesting. So that area it changed because of Eve, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
is there like any explanation as to why it changed?
Well, because she's peaceful and controlling the mutants to be peaceful and not really do much
Yeah.
damage.
So we talked
So it's
over
less
it in the
chaotic.
previous video, but basically, yeah, Eve was going to agree to control the mutants and make them peaceful, and Jason was going to find a way to come find her.
Oh, okay. But that's not exactly what I was asking. Like, how did it change? Like,
Oh, sorry.
because-
The mutant king or queen can also control multidimensional space. It's the world of the mutants.
so, well,
because Eve's peaceful and calling for the mutants to be peaceful, it reorganized itself to be less gross.
okay, so it just sort of reacted to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Ted was right.
It's kind
This-
of a
this is
like a
something.
fairy tale kind of logic, I guess, if that makes sense.
I mean,
Ted,
yeah,
Ted was
but-
right last part. This is some Persona bullshit.
Yeah. It's like you know how in The Lion King once Simba defeats Scar, the weather suddenly
Everything-
gets better. It's
Yeah,
like
and,
that.
like, all the
It's
plants are
Disney
back.
princess magic.
Yeah, except like there's actual magic here, and it's not just the writers being dramatic.
I mean,
So-
it's also, you know, at this point we're assuming it's been 2 years, so it's been 2 years of controlling multidimensional space. That's enough time to figure shit out and how to fix things.
right. Okay, so who is this guy again?
This is the
He's
dude
from the
from
last game.
02.
Which dude?
Yeah, that was one of the bosses in 02. He was the
He was the country bumpkin guy.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the reference to a Sunsoft game called Iki.
so what's he doing
Oh,
here?
really? He's a reference?
So what's he doing here?
Well, he said he's fulfilling a promise to a friend, so...
I assumed that this area was all like made from stuff from Eve's memories. Was my first guess. How on the dot am I?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Oh shit. So is that the
We're
actual him?
at yes, it's actually him, and we're actually in Area 3.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? Okay, hold on.
Remember
What?
how we said this final area is going to be different because they've already done the boss rush?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember that. So wait, but I'm confused. Wait, so hold on, but he was in normal space, so she could go and talk to people in normal space. Why not just say hi to Jason?
She couldn't, because the agreement was to seal off the space forever, so mutants wouldn't come back, and Sophia's government wouldn't basically all out attack her.
yeah, that's
Yeah, but
why
then how did
our-
this guy get in then?
He didn't. We're in Area 3 on Earth.
Wait, we're in it. Then, oh my god. Okay.
There's a reason why Eve opened a portal between the dimensional space and here.
Huh.
Yeah. And that's why we've gone in, because we sense the portals and we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
But also, we're looking for Eve. So
Yeah.
So earlier, like, he sees a portal, and he's like, wait, no, the Sophia Force government's not going to be happy about this. He's like, she broke the treaty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The rule was, as long as she didn't open the portals and let any mutants out ever again, Sophia's government would just leave her alone.
Right.
And they've been mutant-free since. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's why when we broke into here and then saw the portals open, we're like, okay, that's not good.
Yeah, something's up at this point.
This is such a weird story beat in that, like,
Yeah.
there's all this stuff that happens on Sophia for the rest of the game, and then we're just sort of several years
on Earth,
later in a
yeah.
completely different location.
To be fair, we kind of talked over them explaining that this was going to happen, essentially. Jason literally says, I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to find a way to come and get you.
Well, yeah, but, like, the way this plays out, it's like this is the kind of story transition that would happen between games. But
Yeah, but
this is the end of the trilogy, so this is them setting up.
they have to wrap it up.
But instead, we have like a last chapter that takes place in a completely different place.
Well, half the reason for the revisits to Earth areas is just for nostalgia.
Well,
pandering.
Yeah, that too. But like, you're acting like this is the first game to ever do this. You know that's not true.
I can't think of any other games that go so narratively far out of their wheelhouse for an ending.
But it's also not even that far removed, because remember, Jason's from Earth. Like,
yeah.
after he got
Two
to Sophia,
games ago.
he went back.
2 games ago.
2 games ago? That's the time span of like 3 months.
Yeah, but like...
He can go back to Earth.
Yeah, he can, but like...
It's not that far. It's not that far to drive.
Hold on, I'm still caught up. Why is Samurai Dude helping
This is the equivalent...
aliens?
This is the equivalent of, say, if a Metroid game happened on planet Zebes and then spent 85% of its time, 90% of its time on planet Zebes, and then for the last hour of the game decided to skip ahead 3 years and take place on the bottle ship. Like, well, that's a poor example. The bottle ship was
That is a very
Zebes.
poor example.
But like, I replaced the bottle ship in that example with the
SR388.
Damn. Yeah, SR388. Okay, that works. I'm trying to think of locations in the Metroid series that are different from Zebes, and I can't think of any that are different from Zebes because they're all Zebes. God damn it. But it's as part of the series narrative, I guess it sort of makes sense, but as part of the standalone games narrative, it's really odd and awkward.
Yeah, but they were upfront about this being the end of the trilogy. They have to end the story.
They were straight up and saying this is the end of the story. If you don't know the story, that's on you.
Well,
and at this point,
okay,
you
so
should
hold
at
on,
least
can
know
we?
it. What?
Can we just? I need to know why the samurai guy is helping the aliens. I'm confused.
He's not helping the aliens. Remember, Eve is in control of the aliens.
Yeah, I know, but then why is he?
He said he's helping a friend.
Yeah.
There's some very subtle hints as to what's going on here if you're paying attention.
It's just odd because.
Do you want me to just tell you, Ted?
Yeah, just do it.
Okay, because you're spoiling the next 2 videos if we do that.
We've done worse. Trust me. Okay, so basically. So, Ted, think about it. We were piloting the original Blaster Master tank, and our pips looked different.
Yes, I got that part.
Think about who was piloting that tank the last time we saw it.
We were?
Nope,
No,
we weren't. The person who was piloting it last time was Kane Gardner.
Oh, so are we the dad?
We're playing as Kane Gardner right now.
I can't believe you're just spoiling it now. I can't believe you're just telling them this.
We're 1 video away.
I know, but that 1 video is actually pretty long. Like this is the whole thing. This is the thing I like about this area. One of the few things. They straight up frame it that you think you're supposed to be Jason the entire time. Like literally when you fight bosses, they say Jason to you to make you think you are Jason.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really surprised because he's wearing the helmet in all of his dialogue scenes, and like
But he literally,
no.
but they frame it so that he's saying the same things that you expect Jason to say, like, "Oh, hey, we fixed the VRV system. Now I can get here."
Well, I mean,
I have a promise to keep. Like, he's literally like saying the story beats that you would expect Jason to say. It is supposed to be trying to trick you to think it is Jason.
Does Jason have a distinctive way of talking? I never noticed.
No, it's
that.
the items he's talking about, not his distinctive way of talking.
It's just the context makes you think it's Jason.
Yeah,
but it's really not.
Yeah, except like there's no reason for them to hide his face if he's Jason, so that's kind of like.
Well, I mean, he's just.
But every
always
time you're
wearing
in the VRV, the cutscenes show Jason's helmet.
On.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they weren't in the VRV, and they were still.
No,
They are in the VRV.
No,
we're in the
this whole
VRV right
section's in the
now.
VRV.
When he was like on Earth in area 3, he was
Yeah,
still wearing
his
his-
helmet's
well, he was
on.
in a combat tank.
He was still wearing his stupid helmet.
Yeah, because he's in a combat tank in a combat.
He never wore his helmet in the combat tank before. Why is he gonna start now?
Okay, in the tank, you're right. In the tank, he doesn't.
In the combat, no.
Well,
he
it's not
does,
something
so.
you're gonna think about when you're playing the game.
But they also state that earlier in the game that the VRV system, or sorry, the multidimensional space is stronger in Sophia than it is in Earth. So that's why Jason didn't need the helmet and everything in 1.
Now, my point
They
is,
actually have a story reason for that.
my point is, throughout the entire game, he hasn't been wearing his helmet in his dialogue boxes, and now he suddenly
He has.
He has.
He literally
He
has.
We literally talked about that in the previous part.
Yeah, he has. He actually has.
Yeah.
Okay, but so then where's Jason if his
We're gonna
dad?
we're
We're
gonna
not
find
spoiling
out.
everything. Jesus Christ, please.
Okay, fine. I'll look up the Wikipedia article myself. God.
It's gonna be 40 minutes. Just wait 40 minutes.
Okay.
Also, it's our favorite character. Sakura.
Whoopsie daisy. I mean flower.
Yeah, we fought Gonbei, so of course now we have to fight the rest of our friends.
So you chose your side. Do you understand what this means? Sakura, ha ha ha. I can't hear you. I'm like super stubborn when my mind's made up.
Yes, we noticed. Kana.
It's Kana time, baby.
Yeah, she's honestly, I think, the hardest one.
Really? Huh.
Mostly because she has her attacks are very big when she decides to unleash them.
I guess. I don't know. I thought the second last fight was the worst, other than the secret fight.
Oh,
There's a
Stein?
secret
No, I
fight?
thought
No,
he was the
no, not that.
Oh, no,
Sorry,
no.
the actual
Okay.
second last boss fight.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, basically, I'm doing a poor job of this, mostly because you have a homing laser, and I should have been using them. The problem is I got skittish with my ammo, more so than anything.
Oh yeah, so since we're using the original Sophia III, the sub-weapons have changed, and they are working on an actual ammo system now instead of being part of a separate meter.
Weird.
So the blue meter is now just your hover.
Yeah.
Just like it was in the original game.
It's so weird.
And it makes sense
I
in
mean,
the
it's
context of the
effective.
tank
They
you're using.
did a similar thing in 2, where you went back to a system like... no, not like 2. In 1, they changed how the ammo worked, didn't they?
Yeah, in the Zero
when
games,
you got-
the ammo is based on your blue meter.
Yeah, but didn't they change how the ammo worked when you got the second tank in 0, too? Or am I misremembering something?
I forget
sort
what
of.
happens with Andrea.
Do you
Yeah,
mean
it's been a bit.
0-2 as in...
The Andrea, basically, its sub-weapons were
Do you
different.
mean
That's what I was saying.
0-2 as in 0 also, or 0-2 as in 0-2?
Numerical.
Both.
I hate that we even had to have this discussion. My God.
I said you need to pick better words.
It's
It's
not
literally
my
the title
fault
of the
English
game!
language is bad, alright? Blame, Voltaire or some shit.
Right, so we beat Kana up, which further knocks Leibniz down the pilot.
The
Ladder.
pilot tier ranking.
Yep.
Yes.
Dude just sucks.
He probably loses the other two as well.
Even the Samurai Dude?
Yeah.
And
Leibniz is bottom tier. Don't fight me. He's
It's
busy
okay. In
hanging-
the
he-
new patch, it'll get better.
No, he's busy hanging out with Ganondorf and Dr. Mario.
He'll get buffed at some point.
Not if Sakurai has anything to say about it.
Oh man, Leibniz is having a lot of trouble. Better buff Lucario. Oh, wait, no, it's better Nerf.
better
Nerf Luigi.
the joke is better Nerf Greninja.
Yeah, but just buffing Lucario instead just makes me laugh.